Good morning guys, it is Wednesday and it's the 29th of April. It's virtual Slimming World group for me today and my weigh-in update later. It's another work from home day. It's 7:30 in the morning and yeah, I'm ready for another day. It's miserable outside, so I'll show you a clip of what it looks like out there today and how the contrast in weather, how much it's changed in a week. I've gone to long sleeves today, a thick warm shirt. Last week it was sort of strappy sun top, so such a contrast. Let me shut this door because Luna's just been out. So yeah, I'm not ready to have anything to eat yet. I've got some chicken left over from the roast chicken I did the other night that I made the chicken pasta bake out of last night. I've got some chicken legs left over, so I'm planning on doing something like chicken and sweet corn soup for my lunch. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing for tea yet because of the virtual group. Chloe's at work at Tesco's tonight, so we're planning on having a treat night tomorrow. Everybody wants to have a takeaway because we don't have them very often these days. I think we're going to go to our local curry house if it's open and get a delivery from there. So I need to plan for that. So I need to try and have a relatively sin-free day today, just to kind of, you know, make up for it. I tend to be good because I tend to go for tomato-based curries, and I tend to go for like tandoori, which is the dry sort of like chicken breast and stuff, so I tend to not be too bad if we go for an Indian. But I don't know, I've seen a recipe for a butternut squash dal which I've not had before. I haven't got enough red lentils, so I'm going to try and get some. When I pop to the bakery today, and we might try and get to B&M and see if I can get some more red lentils, so I can, if I make that, I might have that with some tandoori meat and not have all of the curry and stuff that everyone else has. But I don't know yet. I mean, I do want to be able to enjoy the food with everybody else, so we shall see. I'm not sure yet, the jury's still out, so I don't know what I'm doing for tea today. I've got plenty of pasta and rice in, but not a huge amount of meat and stuff, and not a huge amount of vegetables now, so I just need to have a think. I didn't do a meal plan this week, and I should have done, but I'm definitely going to do one for next week, so it makes it so much easier, especially when I'm at work and doing quite long days. So anyway, I'll stop rambling and I'll show you in a bit when I have something to eat. See you in a bit, bye. Really wet and miserable day, which is probably a good thing because it might actually make people stay in, so that doesn't bother me at all. And I'm working from home, so it doesn't matter to me. I have got to go across the bakery today to get some bread, but it's a wet and miserable day. Actually, I'm not running away. Hi, I've got my brunch sorted out. I've got a really bad headache today, so Eddie's very kindly gone off and made it. So I've got some scrambled egg with chives out of the garden. I've got some baked beans, and he has actually buttered me this huge slice of white bread, like it's a real chunky thick one, but I'm not going to eat that. He just doesn't realise that I can't have that unplanned, so I'm not eating that, but I'm going to eat the rest. So that is a sin-free brunch, and she'll catch you later. I think I am planning on having breakfast, lunch and dinner today, which is different to what I normally do because I've got such a bad headache and I need to take some ibuprofen, and I don't like to do it on an empty stomach. So I will be I'll be showing you what I have when I have my lunch. See you in a bit. Hi, for lunch today I've decided to make some chicken and sweet corn soup. It's a bit like the one you get in the Chinese. So in here I've got 2 litres of stock, which is free. I've got chicken, which is left over, that's shredded, that was from a roast chicken that I cooked on Monday night, and that's all free. There's no skin or anything like that in there. And then it's got 2 cans of cream corn in, and there are sins in that, so I need to work out, I need to roughly work out how many portions I expect to get out of this big massive pot of soup, and work out how many sins I think I'll have. I think roughly, a quarter of the tin is half a sin. So I think the total pot here, let me just work it out, so that'll be 2 sins a pot, so 4 sins in total. And then there is a splash of sesame oil in here, but not a huge amount, just a few drops. So I'll probably will put something like 2 sins down, but I think that's probably over the top because a lot of it is free. So yeah, that's my lunch. So it's the Chinese. Oh yeah, and the other thing though is egg. You drizzle some egg off a fork in there to make the wispy bits like you have in the Chinese restaurant. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having that. It's a really cold day today, so it should warm me up a little bit. And I shall show you when I've dished up and I'm about to eat. Hi, so here's my dished up soup. I've got that with a cup of tea with a tiny bit of milk out of my Healthy Extra A. and I shall show you later next time I have something to eat.
Oh, don't they? Yes. Yeah, they do. I don't need that. I only have use of it. Yeah. Yeah. I made baked poached yesterday, so it's all good. Can't have those.
Good evening, guys. It's quite late. I've not made dinner yet. I've started to prepare it downstairs, but Chloe's at work until 10, so what I'm making for dinner is better when it's fresh, so I'm going to try and make it so that I'm probably serving it just before she comes home. So it's a late one for dinner today for us all, but I thought I'd just jump on and give you a quick update on my weekly weigh-in and my virtual group, because I just suddenly realised I'd not done it. So yeah, virtual group today, and it was okay. There was a lot of people in the group this time. There seems to be more people picking it up. I think as people start to struggle and realise that this lockdown's probably going to go on for a bit longer, they've all started signing up for doing the virtual groups. And I think as more people join, the harder it is to get anything out of the group. I just found that there was a lot of older people that seemed to struggle with the technology, and there was a lot of background noise. So everyone had to have their microphones muted the whole time, which then means that it's very hard to participate and give your opinion when you're all muted. Even if you put your hands up and try and say something, it doesn't flow as well. So I did find this to be the first week for me really where I did think, I don't know if I got an awful lot out of it. That said, it is funny and it does make me laugh because some of the things people come out with is hilarious. There's one woman who permanently gets heckled by her husband in the background, and it's quite funny. So I'll stick with it because I do think it helps me to focus, and it's nice to see everybody, and also because I want to support my Slimming World consultant, because obviously she's self-employed, so for her it's nice to be able to carry on paying something so that she's at least getting paid something herself. But anyway, on to the weekly weigh-in. This week I managed to lose, drumroll, £1. So although it's not as big as the weight loss I've had recently, I'm really pleased with it because I was really scared that I was going to get a gain this week. So yeah, another £1 off. So I think over the last month I've lost £10, which I'm quite happy with. I never normally lose weight like that, so I'm really, really pleased. I do think this week there's two things I need to do. One thing is that the family are having a treat night of some kind. And I do think I need to take part in it a little bit because I do think to keep me focused that it needs to feel like I can still have the odd treat. But then the other thing is I think I need to step my activity up. When the weather's been nice, we've been doing some really, really long dog walks with Luna, and it's been beautiful. But this last few days, because it's been raining, and we've been just for short walks, and I can really tell the difference. So I think I'm going to do some online workouts and see how that goes. I did have Beachbody on demand last year for a whole year actually, and right up until we went on holiday to Italy in May, I was doing it religiously, like every day or every other day, and it did make such a big difference. So I think I'm going to try and look for something similar to that. So yeah, and the other big news is that I got Slimmer of the Month. Not Slimmer of the Week this time, Slimmer of the Month. So I'm really chuffed because I don't think I've ever got that before. So I'm really, really happy. I do think it's partly that my gain is because of other people's misfortune, because people are really struggling with the new regime. So I think I've benefited by that because I think some people naturally have big losses and I don't normally. But I'm not going to take anything away from myself. I'm really happy that I got Slimmer of the Month. So yeah. And my leader, bless her, did say that she was going to call round to my house with a bunch of flowers because normally she'd reward Slimmer of the Month with some flowers, which is really sweet. But I said to her, no, I really don't expect you to do that. In the current way of things, and also because I don't live that close to where my group is, I deliberately chose a group that wasn't close to my house because I didn't want to see people I knew. I wanted a fresh start away from everybody. So I go to a group that's, 2 or 3 miles away. You have to drive there. It's a 15-minute drive. So I wouldn't expect her to come out in the current conditions just to bring me some flowers. So I said, no, honestly, you don't have to do that. I'm really, really happy just to get the Slimmer of the Month. And I've got another certificate that's gone on the board. So I'm really chuffed. So yeah, so that's the update for this week. For the next week, I'm setting myself a target of another £1 to £2. I will be really happy to lose again because, like I said, I don't normally do this. Normally I either maintain or have a sneaky £0.5 gain in there and it catches up with me. So if I can lose another, even if it's another pound, I'm really happy. And it certainly sets me on my way back down to my next bracket, which is my next main focus. I think as it is, I'm the lightest I've been for probably 2 years, I think. So I'm quite happy. I'm nowhere near the weight I was a few years ago when I did Slimming World last time and got down quite a bit in weight and lost about 3 stone, but I'm on my way and I'm still feeling focused. So yeah, anyway, I won't keep you on any longer. I'll show you when I'm having dinner. What I'm making for dinner it's an old, actually, a Weight Watchers recipe, but it's Slimming World compliant as well. So it's spaghetti with cabbage and bacon. And it sounds really boring, but it tastes absolutely lovely. And even the kids like it. So the only problem I've got is I've gone to have a look tonight and I haven't got a huge amount of spaghetti. So I think I'm going to have to do some with pasta and some with spaghetti. And I'm not bothered what I have. I know Ewan said that he wanted spaghetti with his. It's not the same otherwise. So I'm just going to have to just see how much there is when I cook it, but do some pasta as well. So like I say, mine might be pasta, but I'm quite happy with that. And it's literally cabbage, I think it's onion, bacon and some Greek yoghurt and stock. So it's really easy. It takes like 10 minutes to do it and it's so tasty. And I've got it on my blog actually, so if I remember I will share a link to the recipe in the description when I edit the video. So yeah, I'll show you when I sit down to have something to eat. And when I do have something to eat, that probably will be the last thing I'm having because it's quite late now and I can't see me having anything else. I don't have any yoghurts in for pudding. I've not had a Healthy Extra B, so I was so tempted to go and get some toast not long ago because I was starting to feel hungry, but I was on the phone to somebody and we were chatting and I was trying to sort out student accommodation for my son because he's off to university in September. So I was just distracted, so I haven't ended up having anything else at all. So yeah, it's all good and I shall catch you later. Bye. I thought I'd just show you as well this little one who's snuggled down next to me. I think all she's done all day is sleep, apart from when we took her out. And she was protesting going out for a walk because it was raining outside and it wasn't very nice, but she slept at my feet in her basket whilst I was working all day and now she's asleep next to me on the sofa, so it's almost like hibernation time. Anyway, I shall show you later when I dish my dinner out. Good evening, and here's my evening meal. The lighting's not very good in here, so I mean it doesn't look most appetising as it is, but the lighting makes it look worse. But it's spaghetti with some cabbage, some bacon, onion, garlic and some stock. And I think, some Greek yoghurt. And that's it. So it's all free. There's nothing that's sinnable. I have made some little slices of garlic bread, I'll just show you. And this is made out of a tiger baton from Tesco's. Now this isn't a Healthy Extra A, a Healthy Extra B, but I think I'm going to have a couple of little slices of it because I haven't had any bread today. And I haven't had a huge amount of sin, so I'm just going to class that now as me done for the day. So I'm going to go and enjoy that, and I shall see you tomorrow for the next one. Bye. Good morning. It is Thursday and it's the 30th of April today. I'm up early, logged on working as usual with my cup of coffee. I've got my kit on today because I'm actually taking a break at 9 o'clock and I'm doing an exercise workout over Zoom with my sister. So we shall see how that goes. I've not had breakfast yet and I'm not going to have breakfast until after I've done my workout because otherwise I might end up feeling a bit sick. So yeah, I shall record another bit probably either after my workout to let you know how it went or when I next have something to eat. See you in a bit. Bye. Hi, I'm back with my lunch. It doesn't look particularly attractive. My pan's knackered. I think it's the curse of using Frylight and stuff, spray oil. But I've basically got 2 slices of wholemeal bread, which is my Healthy Extra B. Now I actually weighed these little slices out and these came to about 40 grams. I actually got 3 slices for 60 grams, so I did eat one whilst I was cooking because it's still within my Healthy Extra B. I've got a couple of spoons of baked beans. These were left over in the fridge, so me and my husband just shared them. And then I've just fried 2 eggs, but they all stuck to the pan, so it just looks a bit ugly, but I'm sure it'll taste fine. And she'll catch you later next time I have something to eat. Bye. Good evening. I thought I'd just catch up with you. I've videoed my food but didn't do any talking in the background of it because it was really noisy in my kitchen with everyone in there and the family. So that was the Indian takeaway that we ordered. I was generally quite restrained. I had maybe a few chips, maybe about 5 or 6 chips, not many. I had probably a spoon or so of rice. Mainly had the chunks of the tandoori chicken and a couple of the chunks of the lean tandoori lamb. And what else did I have? Oh, and I had the salad. So I did have a load of salad that came with it. So I actually don't think I was that bad, considering that was treat night, takeaway night. I could have been far worse. I ordered a lamb bhuna, chicken korma, butter chicken, and they all did look really nice, but I didn't have any. I let everyone else have that, and I had a mixed tandoori which I bought, which I didn't eat all of. Obviously I just had a few bits out of it, and I bought a chicken tikka tandoori which I had a few bits out of. So they're the dry ones that are done in the tandoori grill that are just, I think they're soaked in the yogurt or something. So not perfect, but also I could have been so much worse. And all I've had to eat today before that was the little slices of the brown bread with beans and egg on. So all in all, I don't think it's a bad day on plan. I think the meat I had was all meat that would be free. The rice and the chips and stuff obviously wouldn't be free, but I only had a tiny amount of those, and I haven't had any sins today, so I've got plenty of capacity to be able to have them. So yeah, all in all, quite a good thing, I think. It wasn't cheap, and I don't think I'd hurry to do it again, because I'm getting so used to now not spending the money and using what we've got at home and doing my own meals. But it was nice. I didn't log off work till quite late. It was nice to have someone else cook for a change. Tonight's the night that we go and do the NHS clap at 8 o'clock, and then I've been doing a regular it's a pub quiz that's on YouTube, and I do it, my sister and I FaceTime each other, and we do it together remotely. And so it just means that I haven't got to think about having a late dinner after that, or trying to fit in, rushing to cook up beforehand. Chloe did bring home some red lentils, so tomorrow I have got a recipe for a butternut squash and red lentil dal that I'm going to make. Originally I was going to make it to go with the curry tonight, so that I'd have that instead of lots of the other things. But I just didn't get time to do it in the end, and I decided that if I do it tomorrow I could have it for lunch or for tea, and it's just another meal, isn't it? So that's the plan. Sorry, my food is repeating on me slightly. That's the plan. I haven't walked a huge amount this week because the weather's just not been great. But I did do a workout. I did a beach body on demand workout this morning. And I'm hoping to do another one tomorrow. I'm going to try and make that a regular thing. So I'll make up for it that way. I don't think I'll lose weight just doing that, because it's more of a resistance training workout rather than cardio. But if I can try and get in a couple of longer walks maybe. I'm not sure what the weather forecast is like for the rest of this week, but yeah, so I've got this little one on my lap getting some fuss because she's been asleep a lot all day today in her basket, and she's lapping up the fuss, aren't you? So yeah, I'm going to sit down now and chill out. I do actually fancy something sweet. I really fancy something sweet, but I'm trying to resist. I have got some strawberries and stuff downstairs, but I don't know whether I'll have anything. I'm not hungry, I'm just snacky and fancying something sweet, but I'm going to try and not have anything if I can avoid it. So we'll see. Anyway, that's enough for me rambling on for today, and I shall see you again for the next one. Thank you for watching. If you've put up with me this long, subscribe and like the video if you like what I've put on here. That'd be really nice. And like I say, subscribe and switch notifications on so you know when I post. I don't really have a regular schedule. I tend to record over 2 days, and then on the following day I upload it, but it all depends on what I've got on work wise, as to whether I do it and get it on early in the morning or whether I get it on in the evening. But I'm doing my best. It's crazy with work at the minute, so hopefully when that all settles down I'll get into some sort of regular schedule. But I'm sure you don't mind. I'm sure you'll find my videos if you want to see them. Thanks again for watching, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.